Tiny bits of plastic debris are a main component of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Joining me with tips on how to reduce plastic waste are my guests, Cynthia Kruger with San Diego's Surfriders Rise Above Plastics Committee and Sharon Berry from Snooze Eatery in Hillcrest, one of San Diego's first restaurants to participate in the Ocean Friendly Restaurants campaign. And Cynthia, so what's the situation right now with plastic pollution on San Diego beaches and waterways?
Well, last year alone, volunteers with San Diego Surfrider and Coast Keeper picked up over 200,000 pieces of trash off of San Diego's beaches, and more than 80% of those were pieces of plastic. And of course, that's just a small fraction of the amount of plastic and then pollution that ends up on our beaches and in the ocean, because we can only pick up some of it.
And that's just what you picked up. Now, why are restaurants a key component to this Rise Above Plastics campaign?
Well, a portion of the waste that ends up on the beaches comes from restaurants in the form of takeout containers, takeout bags, straws. Once it leaves the restaurant, it can find its way to our beaches. And what we want to do is go to the source, work with restaurants to put in ocean-friendly practices that are going to reduce the disposable plastic waste that they're producing.
And we have a fine example of that, Sharon. How is Snooze actually participating? What are you actually doing there to be an ocean-friendly restaurant?
Well, at Snooze, we do things. We don't use styrofoam. We don't offer to-go silverware, to-go bags when people want to take food with them, napkins and such as that. And we follow the city's recycling ordinances. We separate our trash. We use the composting that the city offers as well. Our little bit to help out.
Now, what kind of reaction are you getting from customers when they say, I want something to go?
It's overall great. Our guests are our community, and so though things may seem a little weird, not having a straw or not presenting one, a brief explanation, and they're great, and they are happy to participate.
And Cynthia, how many other restaurants in San Diego are participating, and what do they need to do to qualify to participate?
Well, we have just started the program. So right now we have 4 restaurants that are certified as ocean friendly. The 2 Snooze locations in Hillcrest and Del Mar, and also Wonderland in Ocean Beach and Bayside Landing in Pacific Beach.
Okay, so the requirements then, yeah.
So the requirements, there are 3 that are mandatory. The restaurant needs to use no styrofoam. They need to make sure that they're following the legally mandated recycling practices, and they need to use only reusable tableware for on-site dining.
Reusable, so metal or anything not plastic?
Yes, plates, cups, dishes that are going to be washed and reused for the next diner. In addition to that, they need to pick from a list of 6 other criteria, 3 criteria, such as not providing straws unless they're asked for, and not selling beverages in plastic bottles.
And let's talk about that specifically, because you guys brought some samples. So Sharon, so what do you have here? What do you offer here that helps your customers participate in an ocean-friendly eating experience?
What I've brought is our Snooze Canteen. It's something that we offer. It's a reusable drinking item, keeps items very hot, very cold. That we come in, we offer you a great mug of coffee, but if you come in with one of these, we'll happily fill that up while you enjoy your meal. And that way it eliminates the reusable, and then also eliminates the amount of water that we're using to wash said cup as well. So.
And that's kind of a tip, right? People
Absolutely.
Can bring in their own to all restaurants,
Absolutely.
right? Can you bring in your own canister to have your drinks in?
Absolutely. We definitely encourage that, and it's appreciated. Sure.
Yeah, it certainly helps. And Cynthia, how about here? You've brought some examples of takeaway containers that might be better than, let's say, the styrofoam.
Yes, these products are ocean friendly. All of these particular ones are made out of cardboard or paper, so that they will biodegrade in the landfill. They're also made from a renewable resource, and trees, instead of fossil fuels, which is where plastics come from.
And what is your tip? You mentioned not having a straw when you order a drink. Do you have a couple other tips you can tell us when you go to a restaurant, even if it's not Snooze or one of the ocean-friendly restaurants, what you can do personally to make it better?
Yeah, there are lots of things that diners can do when they go out to eat. We encourage you to visit the ocean-friendly restaurants, first of all, but then When you order a drink, ask for no straw, ask for no plastic lid if you're getting a coffee in a paper cup like this. If you're planning to have some leftovers, keep a reusable container in your car, and then you can bring that in and put your leftovers in that instead of getting a takeout container that may be styrofoam, depending on what restaurant you're visiting.
Some absolutely great tips. Cynthia Kruger and Sharon Berry, thank you so much, and happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day.
To you.